straight over me. My content is not for everybody. That's okay. No effing straight over me. Today is currently January 6th, 2026. Always be yourself when you're far from a hater. No effing straight over me. I'm not into you with no respect, and this is peace and respect your neighbor. Start the violence. I saw what I said. Start the you. Always be yourself with no malicious intention. When you fall from a hater, don't dim your light. Love yourself. Catch your blessings wasn't a rejection. Love yourself. The hater gonna hate at the end of the day. Don't even understand their own comprehension. Stay in your lane, hater. Love yourself. When you fall from a hater, motivate. We fall from a hater, motivate. Love yourself. I'm my biggest cheerleader on my worst day. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Love yourself. We all don't pray the same, but you matter, you're worthy. Stop the violence. We 1 minute into the video and it's currently 10:17 p.m. January 6th, 2026. Yeah, I did it. So that's what they say. Gotta go. Stop the violence. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. Today is currently January 6th, 2026. I am my biggest cheerleader. Don't ever shake on me. Oh, for real. To the genuine ones with no malicious intention, I actually hope all is well in your end. Don't ever shake on me. You know, healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. Just because someone does not love you, respect you, protect you, or pour into you, or meet you halfway, or see your potential, never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. You know, healing childhood trauma going into your adulthood will never be an overnight process, let alone a race. It's the trait on me. Ain't no competition over here when you got to do the work and the end of work. It's the trait on me. Love yourself. My content is not for everyone. Entertainment purposes only. My content is not for everyone. No, ever trait on me. It's not. It really ain't. It's not a crime to be authentic. I am my biggest cheerleader. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. They want to demote you when it comes to your blessings. You ain't have to seek revenge besides pay attention. Understand God's truly showing you a valuable lesson. Revealing the devil, loving the enemy, escaping your reflection. Hold on 1 second. Wasn't part of your dictionary. They would never understand self-love is different. Stepping, they would never understand your comprehension. How you had chicks and dudes trying to line you second your free will. All because you understood knowledge. God's power is different at the end of the day. Because hold on 1 second, God was through your dictionary. They would never understand that hold on 1 second, unconditional love started within. When chicks and dudes would check the insecurities on you. Laughing at your pain when it come to your weakness. The end of the day, hold on 1 second. You was weak that day, but you became strong over time. At the end of the day, to understand that balance is different when it comes to overcoming trauma and pain. A journey that can relate to actually going within actually hell. How you got chicks and dudes minds in your every move because they don't want you to blossom when it come to elevation. Understanding faith is different. How chicks and dudes don't want to show you respect because they see that you authentic. Hold on 1 second because you wasn't trying to reject yourself because someone didn't see your potential. Not ever trade on me. Be yourself. You know, when it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. The moment to just, I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and I'm far from a hater, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. It is not a crime to be authentic. You know, shorty, chick, dude, whatever the case may be, how they try to school you ball for ball, but hold on 1 second, they sentences was not actually making complete sentence. You would rather have them on mute at the end of the day. When they try to discourage because you knew how to pray, they try to ruin your reputation all because you understood a light they come relate to. That was self-confidence. Hold on 1 second, they would never understand God's direction when God was showing you that you had faith in your life at the end of the day, keeping it real regardless of someone's mental health, how this type of stuff actually happens, how certain chicks and dudes say, you whacking your corny, you are nobody. They said you whacking your corny, you are nobody. Nobody hears you. Nobody hears you. Hold on 1 second. I am my biggest cheerleader. And God's my superhero. That energy is different. I'm moving. Hold on 1 second. Irrelevant. When you said I was a nobody, I understood how to love myself when I ain't have to hate nobody. You know, being a truth teller will bother someone's mental health. When it comes to growth, it will truly bother their darkness. At the end of the day, wearing the mask, talking about they truly woke. No, I have to trade though. I hope you find self-control one day. Just stay in your life. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and I would never hurt myself. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15. I am my biggest cheerleader, regardless at the end of the day. They said you act in your corner, you were nobody. I'm somebody to God. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. Entertainment purposes only. No, it's a trade, don't be. Always be yourself, but no molest intentions. You're the money, you've been with the money, you've been. No, it's a trade, don't be. You ever decide to say, you know what, I'm big single, and I want to come out that mindset. No, it's a trait over me. You know, going from being big single to start talking a new conversation in the day. Oh, my future is here. It's a trait over me. I try to hell, bitch. No, for real. When you realize at the end of the day, you dating somebody and y'all decide to go to an outing or whatever the case may be, and they decide to participate in the itinerary where y'all gonna go. This motherfucker gonna pick a fucking voodoo restaurant. What the fuck you got going on, motherfucker? I ain't signed for this bullshit. No, it's just a restaurant. I don't know what the fuck they got going on in that motherfucking kitchen, but I don't want to be on the same page when it comes to your motherfucking vision. It's the trait over me. No, for real. They be like, no, it ain't that serious. Well, hold on one second. You should have a different type of mindset dealing with someone with common sense. Hello, it's the trait over me. Who the fuck are you? When you realize today, you gotta realize, hold on one second. Who am I on a date with? It's a check on me. I ain't signed up for this bullshit. And the realizing that, you know, when you in the moment, you getting yourself together, you getting yourself fly, feeling yourself, put your little cologne, perfume on and shit, you in the mirror, and you didn't even realize where you was actually going to. You actually realize, hold on one second. You mean to tell me I was just looking at the address and actually look at the actual restaurant? No, it's a trick on me. That's where the fuck where you went wrong. It's the trick on me. I ain't talking about this bullshit. No, for real. A motherfucker would try to shortchange you of your eyesight. All because, hold on one second. They ain't got good intentions. No, it's a trick over me. First of all, how the hell are you supposed to be on a date and it's supposed to be just you and this person just encountering each other? How the hell did it turn into a third wheel? Who the fuck became the third wheel? It's the trick over me. Oh, you know, at the end of the day, somebody passed, start to walk in and shit. Y'all still got your shit going on. Y'all got your little talk going on and shit. I don't want no parts of that. Nah, you know, I don't do the drama, the beef. I'm a lover. No, it's a trade over me. I'm not a fighter. Hello, I don't got whatever y'all got going on. And then the environment. It's the trade off for me. A motherfucker would try to shortchange you or your mental health and say that you tripping. No, it's the trade off for me. Talking about you real bad. Talking about, oh my God, you was complaining the whole night because of the restaurant, and then the ex walked in. When you finally get on the phone and get to your destination when you going today, you talk to someone with common sense. You wasn't wrong at all. It's the trade off of me. What the fuck is wrong with that person? I don't know. No, it's the trade off me. You know, my content is not for everybody, and that's okay. I may not be funny to the average person, but I am my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I would never hurt myself regards to what man or woman at the end of the day, elderly person or child, at the end of the day is projecting negative energy towards me. And I say that respectfully. No matter your tax bracket, your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. Entertainment purposes only. My content is not for everyone. No, it's a trade off for me. You've been minding your business, within minding your business, or whatever the case may be. And your past is the past. They not in the present no more. Like, you moved on with your life. You don't got no type of attachments. First of all, what call? It's the trait on me. No, I'm good. I ain't trying to fall. No, the trait on me. Fall back and stupid. No, I'm good. No, I'm going to keep it moving when it comes to my life. Self-control. It's the trait on me because that motherfucker was trying to lose control. No, for real. You decide to say, you know what? Being big single, you in a relationship, married, whatever case may be. You decide to say, you know what? I want to have a good day. I'm going to go start my day somewhere, whatever the case may be. You decide to say, let's go to the mall. No, that's a trade-off for me. You get to the motherfucking mall, whatever the case may be, having a good motherfucking day. No, the trade-off me. Then you hear your song at the end of the day that remind you for a second of somebody from your past, and the only reason you did a 260 reflection. I know the devil did just not walk in and the song is playing at the same time. It's a trait on. I know I prayed before I walked in. I tell God to protect me. Every trait on me. I'm held. I'm protected. No other trait on me. Because the motherfucker at the end of the day will see you within seeing you. They so happy to see you and you just so disappointed. How the fuck do I get out of here? You're not equal no more, motherfucker. Fuck you. It's the same energy at the day. I don't like you. No other trait don't be having nice day. You your own fucking issue. You hear our song? No, I don't hear shit. That's your song, stupid. No, for real, a motherfucker would try to bring you down memory lane when it's in the past. It's a trick. Don't be arguing yourself and over less intentions. I'm Naya, General Love Respect, and I may not be funny. No, my content is not for everybody, and I said it respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I said it respectfully. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Monday, self-love every day. Tuesday, self-control every day. Wednesday, motivation every day. Thursday, choose yourself. Don't overlook you. You matter, you're worthy. Friday, you matter, you're worthy. Here goes. Saturday, fall from a hater. Hold on 1 second, we ain't the same hater. Sunday, never give up on yourself. Yeah, you matter, you're worthy. The light's within you. Love yourself. Love yourself. You're worthy. Don't get discouraged. You matter, you're worthy. They go and try to diss you, disrespect you. They really need a tissue with their big boogers and their eyeballs, trying to distract you. With respect, with the spell work, return back this into you. You fool. Infiltrate, don't be all by yourself. Stop the violence. Gang stalking is real. You don't have to know somebody for someone to gang stalk you. These idiots will monitor your every move from the time from point A to Z. Wait, hold on 1 second. We're 11 and 43 minutes in, and it's currently 10:27 p.m. You know, we far from haters over here. We know how to respect our neighbor, but you tell a whore, that's a different ball game. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. You know, gang stalking is real towards your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. You know, when it comes to gang stalking, these folks come in all different shapes and sizes, and they project spellwork, send an evil lie, send a hate train towards you. They reroute your phone calls. You think you're talking to customer service when you're not. They hack your devices, your account, your emails. They control your devices, trying to get you locked up, put you in a cyborg. They try to control your IP address as to somewhere you never was. They will act like you received your packages in your mail when you never did it. And when you're a content creator or you're just an entrepreneur, they will try to ruin your life. They will even send spyware towards people that's trying to show up for you. How this type of stuff actually happens. How men, women, children, elderly people and couples indulge in this type of behavior when it comes to gang stalking an innocent person or someone they just trying to ruin and humiliate at the end of the day. But always protect yourself. You matter, you're worthy. Stop the violence and peace. You know, my content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Today is currently January 6th. 2026, and it's currently 10:29 p.m. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. Wow. It was that Saturday love they couldn't relate to. It was that Saturday love they couldn't relate to. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Just because moments, real love. You know, that energy is different when someone truly sees you, love. You know, it wasn't ball for ball at the end of the day, and I don't mean no disrespect, but someone actually had the, hold on 1 second, the remedy to when it comes to the key to your heart. You know, that music that allows you to feel that, hold on 1 second, the butterflies within your stomach at the end of the day is truly real. How someone truly know how to maintain your crown and fix your smile at the end of the day, even when the world was throwing obstacles at you right to left. They didn't want you to be in your shoes at the end of the day comfortable. They want you to be in the mindset of depression, but who would have knew that true love chose you, not to overlook you? That energy is different. Love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you. You know, that chick, that dude that's playing with spell work, or they trying to send you, you know, energy in a toxic way to discourage you, but you understood at the end of the day, I was just trying to show up for me to understand. Hold on 1 second, true love was comfortable because the right person sees you, hears you, respects you, got you truly feeling. Hold on 1 second, you was truly the blessing. Hold on 1 second, with someone that had malicious intentions, someone that had to farm you besides respect you. True love was real, one of a kind. Someone truly knew how to value your time. Someone sees you, respects you. When it comes to my creativity, at the end of the day, I work alone. I always have since day one, regardless trying to blackmail me against me, and I say that respectfully. You know, because when the right person walks into you, they see your creativity. They see that the beauty started within when it come to you. Who would have knew at the end of the day, someone truly showed up for you? Someone to protect your heart Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, the energy is different. Someone didn't have to call up a tarot reader at the end of the day to find out what real love looks like up close in person because you was on the same with God. You was on the same page with God when it comes to God's love note, showing you what a future looks like so fruitful. Because God gave you acts to allow yourself to heal, allow you to be patient with time because you still keeping it real when it comes to your healing process. Only rest to hold on 1 second, God showed you signs right to left. Only rest to hold on 1 second, God wasn't rejecting you when someone truly knew how to love you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. It wasn't competition at the end of the day. Someone wasn't trying to rob you mentally, spiritually, or financially. That ain't just different when it comes to real love. Who would have known at the end of the day? It wasn't seeking revenge. Someone walked in and said like they didn't have to play with sport. They didn't have to cause confusion in your life at the end of the day. It wasn't toxic love. That energy is different. It may not make sense to the average person, but when the right person walks into your life, they pray for you, not against you. You know, Always be yourself. They say fairy tales not real, but when the right person walks into your life, not only do they see you, not only do they hear you, they respect you, they're loyal to you, and they're not taking your kindness or weakness, and they don't got malicious intentions towards you, and they're willing to be emotionally available, not to mislead you with pain. That ain't just different. We all ain't the same. No, and the check on me. Always be yourself in no business. I'm not agent respect my cousin. Okay. Always be yourself. It's not a crime to be authentic. Naya, genuine love, swag. No, my style when it comes to poetry is the trade off for me. When it comes to my creativity, regardless of who's doing whatever they do in the background in the day, I put everything in my Heavenly Mother, Father, God's hands in the day. And I work alone when it comes to my creativity. Always be yourself when someone doesn't see potential within you, or someone's trying to ruin your image, or someone's trying to blackmail you against you because someone decided to disrespect you. And you don't have to know somebody for someone to disrespect you at the end of the day. How folks want to look like the superhero when it comes to, hold on 1 second, when it comes to your life. Or because, hold on 1 second, someone's trying to bring harm towards you because they have malicious intentions, but they both on the same page. Just make sure they dim your light so you won't see on the day. How this type of stuff actually happens. Your voice does matter. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. Always be yourself in those intentions. I'm not your general spec, and I'm far from a hater, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. I do not live in fear, and I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I don't just walk around just hurting people, putting my hands on people just because. Always be yourself, and I say respectfully. We don't all pray the same. But I'm far from a hater. No, I have to trade off for me. Checking for dead weight wasn't part of your vocabulary at the end of the day. They would never understand that. Hold on 1 second. You wasn't trying to reject yourself when it come to hold on 1 second. Maintaining your mistakes. You found balance in an uncomfortable situation. You went ball for ball, all because hold on 1 second. They would never understand how you acknowledge yourself when it come to your worth. Hold on 1 second. Being a spiritual world, catching your blessings. Understanding the miracle, who would have knew your reflection. Understand at the end that you tie your shoe different. Wasn't a competition with someone that couldn't hold their own weight because they looked at you, hold on 1 second. They looked at you like competition. They try to go ball for ball with you, but how you reject yourself at the end of it, try to call somebody out because you lack self-control when it comes to your insecurity problems. Someone loves themselves to maintain a smile. You the one that want to get physical to kick someone down. You doing stuff for likes and views and clout chasing the fame. You don't want someone to have a spotlight, but hold on 1 second, they wasn't chasing fame besides being authentic. That bothered your mental health because everybody loves this authentic person. Hold on 1 second, the popular loner that brings you, hold on 1 second. That brings you, oh my God, insecurity problems. Because when you start to love yourself and prosper in life, regardless of came with poverty and pain, certain folks don't want you to understand your own love language, so they gotta project spoke in a toxic way to project pain. Thinking, hold on 1 second, we was on the same page. Our IQ score when it come to hold on 1 second, our spiritual connection at the end of the day is not on the same function. It be the train of thought for me, how God reveals the devil love on the enemy, regardless of that couple, that enemy at the end of the day, regardless of that man or woman, that elderly person or that child with malicious intentions, they would never understand that hold on 1 second, I saw you from a mile away. All right, the trade gonna be, they would never understand. No. Being authentic is not a crime. Self-love looks good on you. You are handsome, you are worthy. Just because they didn't see you or pour into you, never good on yourself when I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everybody. I never gave nobody permission to make money off me, let alone use my creativity as their own. And I say it respectfully. It was never no third party when it comes to my creativity. Never. I'm on YouTube. I go live every night at 10:15 p.m. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I go live every night on TikTok, on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. Now, ever straight up, I am my biggest cheerleader. Now, respectfully, always be yourself, but no intentions. Entertainment purpose only. Now, ever straight up, when you mind your business with the mind your business, you know, you been a dude or you a man or female, whatever case may be, and you married or you in a relationship. No, ever straight up, you ever been on your fucking phone minding your fucking business? Yeah, babe, I'm on my way. Ever straight up me. I feel bad for someone that's a cheater. No, ever straight up, you trying to get your life together when you come across these kind of conversations in the day. You mind your business with the mind your business. You fucking hold the fucking elevator door for somebody, or you hold the door for somebody, but you on the phone with your wife, your girlfriend that you've been in a relationship for a long time. Man, this motherfucker here, bae. I didn't tell him this conversation today. Do you know I have a crazy person that have no common sense on his fucking phone when it comes to me? Oh, wow, what's wrong with you, stupid? No, if the train told me, the motherfucker in the background, thank you, baby, thank you, hon. No, you need to just use a ma'am or sir. If the train told me, you have somebody fucked up. If the train told me, you ain't going like that. A motherfucker will fuck your life up at the end of the day with the split of a second just by holding the fucking door. Thank you, baby. What the fuck? I ain't your fucking baby. Stupid, get the fuck out of here. If the train thought for me, hun. No. It's a train of thought for me. No, for real, it don't matter about someone's sex orientation in the day. You gotta be mindful you use certain motherfucking word, because as soon as it's your motherfucking household, who the fuck was that? No, it's a train thought. I'm not into you. I respect my contract, but it's okay. It's not. Always be yourself, no one's intentions. You know, loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. The fact that they wanted you to have the dead weight mindset, being dizzy. They wanted you to be a crash out. They was already predicting. You have folks in different tags, but at the end of the day, they didn't see the difference. They didn't just see the difference because God was showing you balance. They just wanted to hold on 1 second, continue to go with the narrative, hold on 1 second, that you was mentally challenged. Saying that you was, hold on 1 second, uncoherented, slow, stupid, and retarded, that you ain't paying attention, how they trying to lock you up at the end of the day to plot a case up against you, or they trying to put you in a sideboard at the end of the day so you can control the narrative of saying that you a patient. But hold on 1 second, you didn't need no straight body jacket when God showed you why you was allowing yourself to understand that, hold on 1 second, I was not part of a one-sided conversation. I ain't have to get out of character with someone and try to antagonize me. Look at me like the joke at the end because I wasn't trying to reject me. How folks are playing your face at the end because you got the proper tools to understand. Hold on 1 second. Because I come from poverty and pain, I ain't got to act like at the end of the day, I know how to respect my neighbor. But hold on 1 second. I was trying to lose my mental when it comes to self-control. They said I'm whack and I'm corny. When it comes to my testimony, I spoke out loud at the end of the day and they laughed at me at the end of the day. You imagine grown-ass men laughing at a female that's been RIP'd at the end of the day? Would you want that to happen to your baby or your child? It'd be the train of thought for me. You know, your boo, your baby, your wife. I don't project this on anybody's child at the end of the day, but goddamn, what happened to respect regardless of your culture? How folks try to discourage at the end of the day because you trying to hold trying to hold yourself up when it comes to your weight. You ain't have to be in the same tax bracket at the end of the day for someone to understand y'all can relate. You know, because certain folks at the end of the day, everybody's household, you're saying when it comes to certain folks' culture, hold on 1 second, this type of stuff is the norm. So they actually look at you at the end of the day to laugh at you at the end of the day to do you wrong. They can't wait to plot up against you. They don't want you to prosper in life. When it come to, hold on 1 second, you wasn't in competition. How chicks and dudes would see a vocabulary within you, seeing that you got potential, but they want to distract you. How this type of stuff actually happens when you got the proper motivation. How chicks and dudes in different tags back at the end of the day be trying to compete with you, all because you understood elevation is different. They called you dizzy, slow, stupid, and retarded. They said nobody gonna hear you when it comes to your comprehension. But never give up on yourself when it comes to elevation. And I say that respectfully because growth truly looks good on you when you truly fall from a joke. They would never understand how you truly your biggest cheerleader. Fall from hating. You may be whacking corny to the average person. They preying on your downfall, but God was showing you to smile more. They would never understand at the end of the day. When they threw the spell work, the magic, that witch, that warlock, or that covenant, whatever the case may be, that whatever that doctor, God revealed that chicken, that dude, that couple, that elderly person. Hold on 1 second. When it came to their tools, how they try to project mental health on you, how they try to project you to be mentally unstable, how they project you so you won't show up for the next day. They want you to be in a mindset, hold on 1 second, lacking faith. How this type of stuff actually happened, how they plotting on your life at the end of the day, so your racks don't add up when it come to your pockets. But God restored all that when you called your energy back. They would never understand that God was not allowing you to destroy yourself when it come to, hold on one second, fall from handicap. Energy is different, mentally, because you're not trying to lose yourself. Everybody's not special at the end of the day. But when you a child of God, God restores you for all the right reasons. They would never understand elevation is different, because they wanted you to be in the mindset, being in the bed, not actually moving, fixing your head. Actually speak, nodding your head, blink your eyes. But God still restored you for all the right reasons when He was playing on your downfall, or because they saw that you was comfortable in your own skin. How you got chicks and dudes and different tags back and never had a conversation with them at the end of the day. But hold on one second, they saying that y'all know each other. It be the train of thought thing, but they say that you crazy. But hold on one second, who is truly woke when you not far gone? Now the train thought for me. I don't know what's wrong with these folks. I'm my biggest cheerleader, and I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself. Always be yourself, no intentions. I may be whack and corny to the average person, but never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader. Never allow a jealous or envy or insecurity person at the end of the day, somebody with more than you or not, discourage you, regardless if you're a content creator or if you're an entrepreneur or not, or if you're just you and you ain't got malicious intentions, regardless of if you came from poverty or pain or not, and you're far from a hater. I know how to give respect and flowers due when it's done at the end of the day. Man, I'm far from a hater. No, for real. Always be yourself, no misintentions. Check you out, neighbor. It's far from a hater, neighbor. You're calling your energy back. You love yourself, don't dim your light. Yeah, you're beautiful, you're handsome. Call your energy back. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, just because moments. Call your energy back from the devil. Let alone the enemy. They would never understand. Hold on one second. You are irrelevant to yourself. Love yourself when they don't see your potential. Matter of fact, they actually see you from miles away. They just don't want you to understand. Hold on one second, your faith. Now, ever shake off me because you wasn't a mistake. Healing trauma and pain is not a race or an overnight process. I'm Naya, Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. It's currently 27 minutes into this video, and it's currently 10:43 p.m. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Always be yourself, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or content creator, regardless of who works in certain departments or whose family with who or whose loved one is who or who knows who at the end of the day. Never get discouraged because someone wants you to fail in life, or someone is praying for you to be a crash out, or someone is projecting spoke towards you for your finances to stop or for you not to show up for yourself. Never stop showing up for you when someone projects their insecurity on you or jealousy or envy at the end of the day. You man and you're worthy. We all don't pray the same. No, that's the trait that we don't. Have a safe year, day, even, week, weekend. Humanity worthy. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I am my biggest cheerleader. Regardless of the end of the day, who's rooting for me or not, I'm not going to stop rooting for me. No, that's the trait that we know for real. Always be yourself, no intentions. Loving yourself is not a crime. Love yourself, don't dim your lights. 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 Catch your blessings, don't dim your lights. Catch your blessings, don't dim your lights. Always be yourself. Regardless of what environment you are in, country, continent, or culture at the end of the day. And say respectfully, you matter and you are worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. If I got distracted by the devil, they would have won at the end of the day. We were truly strangers. How they try to pay me out to be the joke. They couldn't wait the end of the day. Say they would see, I told you that person ain't woke. I can't wait to call them out at the end of the day. I told you the spell work is actually working. They wanted me to stop talking, but I kept moving at the end of the day. They tried to distract me right to left, but I saw the chick moving from right to left at the end of the day. Then that hold on one second, her tax bracket, low on that dude that was fishing, trying to lie me up the second of my free when it come to hold on one second. They lack of self-comprehension. How this type of stuff actually happens, how chicks and dudes call themselves so real, but they got to deal with that with magic. Let alone spell work. They got to go to that wish, that warlock, that covenant, that group of whatever case may be. When you truly keeping it real, they didn't want you to elevate the prosper in life, so they can't they can't wait to ready. They can't get ready to wait. They can't get ready to wait to ruin your life. How this type of stuff actually happens. When you understand at the end of the day, I was going right. I'm a heavenly mother, Father God. My soul is not for sale.
No, it's Jay. Don't keep it around. Always be yourself.
Always be yourself, no extensions. Gang stalking is real to your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing or fame. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. Protect your energy, protecting your family. You matter and you are worthy. Loving yourself is not a crime. You are beautiful, you are handsome. Misunderstood and loved by you. Far from my hate, I stop the violence in the community. Peace and respect, your neighbors, stand alive. You ready, damn you like, y'all don't go there, damn you like, stop the violence. Always be yourself. Misunderstood and judged by you. I'm far from a hater. Never stay in your lane, hater.
Hey, Jay, I gotta go.
Loving yourself is not a crime. Never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta give up on choosing you. Regardless if it's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people at the end of the day, and they willing to ruin your life, try to. Never give up on yourself, and I say that respectfully. You'd be so surprised who's actually watching your every move just to ruin your life at the end of the day. And especially the individuals that take your kindness or weakness. And all you had to do is just be authentic. A truth teller. They poked the bear, didn't like the reaction, thought you was slow at the end of the day, having a heart at the end of the day, took it for weakness. They tried to disrespect you, say ain't nobody gonna hear you, all because your comprehension hits different. Hold on 1 second. I knew how to respect my neighbor. I was far from hating.
No, Anthony, Jay, always be yourself and no message. I gotta go.
I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Regardless if you're an entrepreneur or not, at the end of the day, if someone has you shadow banned or it's individuals that work in certain departments or individuals that has more than you at the end of the day, never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta stop loving yourself. Never allow someone to make you feel like you gotta project insecurities on yourself. Never allow someone to make you feel like you're not worthy of choosing you. Because the right people see you, hear you, respect you. Y'all may not pray the same.
And y'all fall from haters. No, Anthony, Jay, because the grass is actually green on the other side.
And especially when God sends the right folks into your life. They ain't got to dibble it down with spoke at the end of the day, let alone magic, to actually respect you, to play you close. They actually rooting you on because they truly want to see you grow. That energy is different. God's came from poverty and pain. It was never competition when it come to rainy days, overcoming testimonies when it come to your future. They would never understand that your past will be a reality today. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and I would never hurt myself when I say that respectfully. Gang stalking is real until it's your household. I would never hurt myself regards to who at the end of the day doesn't want to see me prosper in life. And I say that respectfully. I was never in competition with my neighbor. I would never hurt myself regardless to what environment I'm in. And I say that respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone with my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I always have since day one. Never allow someone to make you feel discouraged from choosing a blessing. That's you. You matter, you're worthy. To the genuine ones, you matter, you're worthy. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. They didn't know how to love you, respect you, protect you, meet you halfway, or pour into you. They didn't see your potential. But the right people will walk into like to see you, hear you, and respect you with no misintentions. And I say that respectfully. I go live every night at 10:15 p.m. I am my biggest cheerleader. And I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions.
No, Anthony, Jay, I gotta go. Stop the violence. Have a good day.
Today is currently January 6, 2026, and it's currently 10:49 p.m. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. I'm not part of nobody's one-sided contract, and I say that respectfully. And I never gave nobody permission to make money off my creativity, let alone my ideas. And I say respectfully, I'm Naya, Gino Respect. I do not energy harvest off my neighbor's energy.
Let it all play with smoke. Oh, far from a hater. I ain't no hater. No, Anthony, Jay, I gotta go.
Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully.